Yannick, nice to get that first win under your belt.
Yeah, for sure. It feels great to be back here. Obviously, starting off in a very tough match. You know, as we saw, he was playing great, and I tried to raise my level in the end of the match, which I'm very happy. And let's see what's coming in the next round.
Questions in English?
Jannik, congrats. Next round you will face an Italian guy. That's not a big surprise because there are lots of good players at the moment from Italy. Can you give an explanation of that?
You know, the explanation is always the same. I feel like, you know, in Italy we have so many tournaments, you know, starting with juniors and then in the future and challengers, and we have big ATP tournaments there, and we have good facilities and great coaches, you know, and I think the combination with that and also the weather, I feel like, you know, we can play the whole year outside if we want. It's I think this is one of the reasons. Then everyone, you know, makes his own way and his own path. So it's good to see as many Italians as possible in one draw.
Jannik, congrats on the win. This is a very small detail, but I noticed sometimes in between the points you touch the top of the racket frame. I was just wondering, and you kind of pull a little bit, I was wondering what you're adjusting in that moment.
No, it's sometimes when you slip or I slide, I touch with the racket on the ground and there is some grass and I just take out the grass.
I see. Thank you.
One more question about that. When you were a little kid, did you train at the centralized training center of the federation or at your own club or team?
No, it was not to do with federation, and I was when I was really young, I was in a normal, very small club. Then I went to a bigger club, but nothing with the federation. And the federation, we had to go there, you know, 2 or 3 times a year, so they can see, you know, the young kids. It's the same also now, and yeah. So, but I was always without the federation.
So Yannick, a couple of slips today on the grass. How are you feeling physically after that?
No, physically I feel good. I'm, you know, it's first round's always a bit more slippery, and felt like when we were walking on court, it was a bit, you know, not raining, but you know there was a little bit, so it was tough to get the court dry. I felt like from the moment when we closed the roof was the court was much drier and it was a bit easier to move, but you know it's first rounds, you know, with when the grass is new, it's obviously a bit slippery, as we know, and then you know everyone is a bit more struggling, so I feel good physically.